Whoa, Barbados people, you make me wanna jump around the place. Yeah. You get that? Don't know if I'm a headliner, but a very proud part of the show.
This will be your first time at performing at Cobblepot?
Definitely not, no. Cobblepot is a show that I would have done many times throughout my career. But I actually have not done it, I think, for maybe the last 3-4 years. So it's definitely a joy to be back on it.
When were you approached?
Management. They basically handle all my bookings, South Central Entertainment. So over the last month or so, there would have been back and forth, you know, negotiations. And it's finalized, as you see.
Contracts are signed off already. It's good to go.
What are we expecting from Rupee for Cobblepot?
Well, you know, Barbados made me who I am today, musically. So you can definitely expect all of those songs and classics and hits that fans in Barbados would have heard first and made international hits and regional hits. You know, I'm definitely going to go back into the past, definitely touch on the new songs in Nothing Sweeter and in My Day. You know, definitely might be a little surprised because, you know, I've made a definite push over the last few years to push and promote younger talent in terms of writers, in terms of Young D, and this year working with a phenomenal talent like Nikita, you know, so you might see one or two of them pop up. Certainly, you know, we're gonna jump, we're gonna wave, go through emotions, touch a piece of everything, man. Just do it how we normally do it. You know, I have a good long-time friend and easily one of Barbados' top DJs, Alvin Toppin. You know, we do most of our tours together. Then stationed in the United States, I have a phenomenal DJ as well, and you'll see him here in Barbados, you know, quite a few times. DJ Barry Hype, you know, very good friend. He tours heavily with me as well. And I also have a band situation in New York, stationed in New York. I work with the Request Band, RQB, quite regularly when I'm doing dates in the States and North America. You know, it's more feasible because, as you know, the realms that are outside of soca, you know, they don't do the magnificent shows that we would do here. And there are more shows where you would be singing with a DJ, smaller venues, you know, club venues, unless you're part of a bigger cast. It's not always financially viable to bring a band from Barbados in particular. And the culture definitely more leads towards having a DJ, you know, especially in the urban, more urban environment as well. When you're talking about North America and Europe, you know, it's primarily a DJ situation. So I have, you know, counterparts set up across the region.
Some of the songs that you had last year, are you using them this year? You've worked on them and brought them over to this year? Or you put them in the lost bin?
I definitely wouldn't say I put them in the lost bin, because as far as I'm concerned, you know, music doesn't have an expiry date. If you make good music, it can last forever. You know, Jump is, you know, knock on wood, is a perfect example of that. Tempted to Touch, you know, you're looking at Jump, it's about maybe 12 years old.
What are we doing for the road this year?
Self-explanatory. Beat International! Yeah.